hello, 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 hello. Check, 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 check. Is this auto ducker working? I reckon it is. Hi everyone, this is Cassidy, they of the Bad Game Hall of Fame, and we are here today with the express purpose of playing one of my all-time favorite games. I say that, but not a lot of people like this game for some reason. Not as many people as me, at the very least. And you know, I can't even really accurately say this is one of my favorite games because I haven't played it in years. So this stream may be a revelation of sorts. We may find out that this game I've been talking up for ever since the site started might just be a huge piece of shit, and I've been putting my nostalgia-tinted glasses on. But aesthetically, everything about this game, which is to say, wet, is entirely... If I were to make a video game, I've said, I think I've said this a few times, if I were to ever make a video game, it would be this game, with all the warts and all. Let me adjust the auto ducker, because with it sounding a bit abrupt, do you mean like there's not enough time for the fade in and out? Because I might adjust that on the fly. Check, 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 check. This might be a little less abrupt, hopefully. We're going to be jumping into it soon enough. And as always, ask any questions, say anything in chat, I'll have eyes on. This is their first time streaming in a long time. I think it's been close to a damn year since we did the dang thing. But, you know, I've been building anticipation. I've been building up excitement for it. Let's go with that. I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing started up. Instead of going from 15 to 20, it goes from 15 to 35. If anyone else is having like a similar sort of... How abrupt is it on a scale of 1 to 10? I would say, let me poll the room here. Is it my voice that's coming in low? Is it the volume that's coming in low? Of the sound of the music? We're gonna get into gameplay soon. The volumes might be completely different there, so we'll be playing this whole thing by ear. Let's get this loaded up. Let's see how this sounds. Is this one on the Xbox One compatibility? If it's not, it should be. That's gonna be my claim. That's gonna be my contention as we get into this. Howdy there, K-Price. I am not wearing my gimmick cowboy hat, unfortunately. But I do have moonshine here. I do have genuine moonshine that I mix with some blue Powerade. Yeah, that's moonshine. It's a little nippy. That's a little... I have whiskey here too in case it's moonshine, in case I get tired of this. I feel like I need to be drinking for this game because alcohol features so prominently in it. This is it. This is wet. We're gonna get soaked, buddies. We're starting this one from the top too because I have not played it on this particular PlayStation 3 that I inherited once I moved on over to the West Coast, once I moseyed on over here. That's why I create a new game. This means we're probably going to get tutorialized at the top too, which maybe I need. Maybe that ain't so bad a thing. Is the game audio coming through at all? I'm realizing now that it is not getting ducked. But that's okay because it's coming in pretty low right now as it is. I would like to get this working before we actually start the business of playing the game, so... Man, it sure be a bummer if this auto ducker I spent all this time working on doesn't actually work. Or maybe the game is just so low right now. We'll see as we get into it. Should I play on the hardest, or the hardest available at the start, or should I play on medium? It's been a minute. Let's just do it on normal. I want to show the game off. I'm not necessarily skilled at this game. I'm not necessarily good at any video games, as a matter of fact. We're also going to be watching all the cutscenes, because I'm going to use this footage later. If I ever end up writing about this game for the site, I'm just going to use the footage I'm capturing right now for it, so I would like to have a sort of level of completion to my recorded footage here. That's true, wet work's a word.
Let's do this. Don't want to keep the old man waiting.
I was told Mr. Ackers was sending a woman.
Change of plans. Last minute. Had to send me instead.
And you are?
Name's Simmons.
Well, Simmons, I don't like change. If this were any other situation, any other trade-off, my instincts would be to walk the fuck out the door and scrap this deal.
Relax. I'm just here to do business for Mr. Ackers.
That the cash?
Yeah. Now, we're gonna do this? You know as well as I do that what you have in the case doesn't have that long of a shelf life.
Alright, let's get
The grindhouse aesthetic is kind of the thing I like least about this game, to be honest. Zig mentions it in the chats.
You should trust him more often.
That piece of shit has no case. Here we go.
And here we are, our completely one-dimensional protagonist, Ruby Malone. I'm in love with her. I may have a unhealthy fixation with her. She may be like my perfect Mary Sue OC that I would create if ever given the opportunity to create a game, but I love her, warts and all. Oh, X to jump. Okay, you gotta do everything in the checklist? Okay, good. That's gonna be circle, right? Okay, it's coming back to me like a boomerang. Yes, this game has wall running, so it's very much like Drake in that regard. You know, clear inspirations being taken from idle effects, I think, by artificial-minded movements. And so what's novel about having two pistols here is that you will auto-aim with one of them effectively, allowing you to shoot two people at once. For that true gunslinger John Woo whole thing we got going on here, that whole deal. Well, I can't use my katana yet because I'm still being tutorialized. I haven't been told that I have it, even though I see it on my back at this point. This game is giving Warframe vibes. To compare it to that, I mean, it's got the free movement to a certain extent. But outside of that, I mean, that game has RPG mechanics for one thing. I do like a Warframe, though. I haven't played it in forever. Give you Revy. I think that's Revy with a Y I will have, you know, who is another one of my most favorite characters. So you're speaking to my heart with that one. Revy Two Hands. I may just be a sucker for girls with guns, but girls with two guns in particular. Alright, let's explain the split targeting, which we've already figured out, because one thing about this game I'm going to have to admit up front, it's kind of jank. You know, for as much as they allow you to do in this game, none of it is executed, like, particularly smoothly. Oh, and here we are. Here's a drink crate, so my gimmick as I play this game is going to be that every time Ruby takes a drink, I take a drink. With this moonshine and Powerade. Maybe whiskey. later in the night, depending how things go. I'm looking for those monkeys too, which are the collectible in this game. Prefer Balalaika. Yes, I also like a Miss Balalaika. I like a Black Lagoon. That anime is it's kind of trashy, all things admitted, but I love it nonetheless. Alright, now we get to learn our melee mechanic. If I remember correctly, we can slide down the ladders as well, and it looks kind of goofy. In fact, can I hold here? Oh! No, nope. I think there's like some way to like glitch out the animation where you straight up just like hang from the top of the ladder and look real goofy. There's a few instances like that in this game of animations that sort of hang and can be left to hang. I'll see if I can remember how to trigger those. There's an entire episode about Black Lagoon where, I think there's an entire 2 episodes where they spend killing neo-Nazis, so... That's the kind of direct action I can get behind. I can sign off on that. What is up here? Right, there's a lot of score multipliers in this game as well. I think I fucked up, though. I can recover, though. When she was holding onto the ladder, she was hanging by the sides, the bars from her legs. So she's got kind of like some sort of cross thing going on. But then she was scooting down. Oh, right. I probably should have read the tooltip that told me exactly what to do. One thing is that you have to kind of, like, in order to engage the slow motion, you have to start shooting. Like, that's what, like, triggers, like, the screen going to slow motion time. And the problem with that is that it means that the first few shots you're gonna fire are invariably going to miss, like, by a mile. Because you do all your fine aiming when you're doing the old slow motion gimmick. Alright. I think I know exactly what Stop Skeletons from Video you're talking about. Or not Stop Skeletons, that's Derek and Grace. Matt McMuscle's What Happened, I think, is the name of his sub-series on Wet. Yeah, he was a QA tester on this game, quality assurance. Okay, now we're getting into the good part. That was all tutorializing. Now we have Psychobilly. Now we have the Arkhams playing. See, now this is my shit. I'm sorry, y'all. I unironically love Psychobilly music, so I may not talk too much over these set pieces here. And an unwritten rule of this game, actually it is a written rule where they explain it pretty heavily through tutorializing, is that you need to always be jumping or sliding in order to get that score multiplier to boost you. And you want all those points because it lets you buy stuff from the upgrade shop listed here. I did pretty okay for not having played this game in forever. Let's see if there's any hidden monkeys this way. Nope, does it even let me?
Last call for refreshments, folks. Go right this second to get something good to eat and drink.
Do you get it? This is a Grindhouse-inspired game, by the way. I don't know if they've conveyed that point sufficiently between all the film grain and these tacky movie intermission screens.
Extra special good hamburgers, wonderful donuts, ice cold thirst-quenching drinks. It's showtime, folks. Enjoy the show.
I don't know if I needed to see like House of the Dead Overkill go in the direction of Grindhouse game either, or Grindhouse movie inspired. I don't know, just not my bag. But everything else about this aesthetically it's me. They made this game for me specifically.
You can't get good help, I swear to God.
Oh, I forgot to take a drink. Hold on. Oh, that is certainly moonshine and moonshine power right there that I'm drinking. That didn't look quite as cool as I wanted it to. Neither did that, as I slid away from him without any up. Okay. At a certain point, you just pull the sword out and get it over with. If you can't get the game to do what you want it to do, you compromise. Oops. That's what we call a wrong button press. That's what happens when you press circle instead of X. I mean, they're right next to each other on the controller. I mean, it's an easy mistake to make. Talking about games like Blood on the Sand. I can't wait to cover Blood on the Sand on the site. That'll be a good one. Unfortunately, I'll have to play Bulletproof first. In the 50-cent Gameology. I think it's a mobile game or something that came out at some point too, so... Well, I can skip those cutscenes on the second watch, so that's good at least. In case I continually fuck up.
I kill you, sucker!
Okay, let's go a little smoother this time. And they're explaining here that if you hold the L1 button, it shows you all the stuff you can jump onto. Fuck me running. I was trying to do a wall run there, but instead of doing the wall run, I kind of just ate shit. Then I expected to at least, like, grab onto the ledge as I jumped towards it. I thought I was close enough. I thought I, like, collisioned with it and everything. Do not worry, K-Price. I'm pretty decently versed in the rap game. The rap game, as the kids call it. I'm down with the hip-hoppers and the rapcore music. I don't think I was listening to 50 Cent specifically at that time, but
I swear to God.
I am more of a East Coast 90s hip-hop head, if I had to try and narrow it down like to a specific scene in the hip-hop game. This is gonna be the last time we have to do this, I swear. Alright, this time nothing fancy. So it begins. It would not be a Bad Game Hall of Fame stream without me continually fucking up something in the tutorial level of the video game. Of me not being able to advance past the most basic jump. So I know I'm doing a great job of showing this off so far. This game, where this game shines, in my memory, in my recollection, is those set pieces where you're listening to the psychobilly and mowing down waves of guards that keep infinitely respawning until you destroy their spawn points. That's the shit. That's the aesthetic. That's when Ruby shines. Okay. Wish I could quick save here. If I was playing this in a RetroArch, I would have my rewind function. Okay. Hey, we did it! Get back to the shooting now. Rootin' and the tootin' and the shooting. Good thing I made it across that. Whoop. See, if for those of you who were questioning the ladder sliding before, and because this was a game made in 2009, we do have QuickTime events. And gratuitous slow motion at every possible intersection. I wonder if there's a secret monkey collectible back here. Yeah! Did I call that one or what? Oh, it even spawned some dudes in. Just so we don't get bored, so we don't get lonely out here. Those of you criticizing that awesome ladder sliding animation, don't question it. It's just cool, okay? Ruby has picked up a lot of skills in her time in the wet work. And she just uses any excuse to put them into action. You gotta expand your, you know, you gotta have as many tools in your toolbox as you can fit into the toolbox. Now, these moments where there's absolutely no music, they could have stood to, like, come up with some original compositions here. Not to be too critical of them, they could have gotten some generic Psychobilly-esque music here. Or, you know, some Ennio Morricone sort of spaghetti western strings. Strings and stings, something. Physics! And if I remember correctly, bits like this where you have to pry open doors, like in 50 Cent Blood on the Sand, that's how they disguise their loads. Their aerial loads, if not mistaken, or at least, like... Or maybe it's just justification for them to unload the previous area. Give you places you can't go back that seem naturalistic.
I don't believe this shit! What the? Now I show you something!
Ooh, I don't know about that accent. I don't know about that faux Asian accent.
You and me, let's go! Now I show you something!
You can't win with these games. It was 2009. We didn't know what racism was. That's a filthy lie, by the way. Ooh, I'm smashing that triangle button. Oh, there we are. I knew we would cooperate, eventually. Fuck me, really? I guess I did land on my neck there. I guess I did kind of, like, sever my spine from the rest of my body. So that makes sense. I need a drink. I should just leave the cap off of that. I don't know why I keep screwing and unscrewing that.
I don't believe...
Oh, I should have held on that sign a little longer so Video Game King could confirm whether or not that sign said Love Hotel with the word love written in kanji or not. Did not read chat quick enough. Oh no! Okay, okay. Hold on. Let's pause for a moment and examine that line of enemy dialogue. Something about special sauce. Woo! Woof. Okay. Alright. Did not remember this. I did not remember these lines of dialogue. I guess I was more preoccupied. I guess I was listening to the music and the sweet sounds of gunfire. Was not listening to that chatter. Ooh, boy. What? I'm trying to defend you here. Like, I'm playing you because I like you, or I remember liking you. Don't turn out to be like Birth of a Nation, the video game, okay? Stuck the landing this time. Oh, can't roll there. There's a bet there. I didn't hear exactly what they said either. I just heard the word special sauce and I had to pause for a second.
Bad for me. You got no money and you small dick. No, no, you don't know what you're talking about. No, you're so stupid. No, no, you're bad for me. You got no money and you small dick. No, no, you don't know what you're talking about. No, you're so stupid.
Oh, I heard the theme. I heard where it loops. And you can't kill that guy because he's scripted. We'll kill him later. That's a thing to comment on. Yeah, welcome to the show. We're sending things back a few years here, I think.
Now I should do something.
Do something besides slide. It's early in the game. I do not have a full arsenal of abilities. I can do this. I can't aim any further back, though, so that kind of... Hold on, stay put. I want to... That worked out. I don't believe that Ruby's drinking the entire bottle of whiskey before she shoots it in the air. That's very wasteful, as a matter of fact, and take some contention with that. I heard the game go into slow motion for a second there. Not sure why. Not sure how. Please, for the love of God, game, turn some music on soon, because this... Why do we have two save points immediately next to each other? Why do we have the one inside, like, literally 15 seconds before this one? With no enemies in between. Okay, here we go. We got music. We got set piece. Burly brawl time. Come on, this looks fucking cool, right? Maybe not that part, but... this. This is a shit ton of dudes. This is fucking cool. Her arms spasm in every direction. This looks cool. It does look cool. Come on, who's going to deny me this? This is the shit. These are the moments this game was made for. And I think we should all appreciate them before we get subjected to more racist dialogue. We should remember the positive, not the parts that make me cringe out of my fucking skin. Oof, that's very not cool there. That basketball shot was really lame, actually. All things considered, what comes across as an accidental argument for the dangers of pursuing style as an end in itself, even when you put aside the rampant Orientalism, you'd still have the problems with Ruby being the strong female protagonist, her strength is construed as being one of the boys. Yeah, I mean, you're right, but I'm also a sucker for just girls with guns and stuff, and I'm going to pretend it's not problematic at all. Look at that, she just knocked those dudes' fucking lights out. There we go. Gotta stop him from respawning. So I wonder if it's theoretically possible to get, like, infinite points in these sections. Oh, finally got down to low health, so we have really obnoxious film grain effects going on now. I'm probably gonna die, too, aren't I? Yep. At least we got a good ragdoll out of it. That's all you can ask for. Yeah, the effects are really distracting. That's another thing. Like I said earlier, the grindhouse aesthetic, not my favorite part of this game. Cool, skip that. Let's play more efficiently this time. Why is she pointing a gun at that chimp smoking a cigar? That's because she's actually a very anti-smoking. Pro-drinking, but, you know, she's a dare kid through and through. I think this is Three Jacks Blind is the name of this band. They should really have like captions in the bottom left, like an MTV music video where they tell you who the recording artist is. Oh, I like that Daredevil pun. That's a good one. It's still so weird for me to aim with an analog stick. In case you don't know, I don't really play console games all that often. Born and raised on the PC. was born with a mouse in my hand. And I ain't talking rodents. Stop spawning for a second so I can break this thing open. There we go. I didn't even look at my score there. Because I knew I would be disappointed looking at it. Alright, you guys ready for set piece, the set piece? Good. Average. Well, at least we made enough money to buy a few upgrades. I'm never going to remember to shoot from zip lines, so fuck that. Let's upgrade those pistols some. That's good enough. I don't remember what upgrade route is ideal here. I don't know anything. Don't come to me for games advice. Alright, here we go, Gypsy Pistoleros, which is a problematic band name, but let's not think about that right now. I think the name of this track is the Crazy Loco Loquito, if not mistaken. It's hard to aim at moving vehicles from a moving vehicle. I don't know if that's sufficiently conveyed here. A bit of continuity. The car that was behind us is the car that's directly in front of us with the bull on the front of it. Pretty big fuck up. Whoops! I may have pressed the wrong button there. Video Game King, we have not gotten to the real plot yet. This is just a prologue. This is just setting the stage for the events of the game. This is your James Bond action movie beginning introduction. It doesn't necessarily have much to do with the course of the game itself, or the movie itself, as the case may be. The car kind of moved towards me. The game kind of had to cheat the physics a bit there to make it so I could actually jump from car to car. Oh, come on, there's at least a few headshots there. There we go. Oh. Don't tell me I'm gonna die here and have to do this whole sequence over. Is it gonna start me from the top too, or is it gonna start me midway through? Come on, have mercy on me. I can't tell. I didn't say this was an expert play of this game. I just said I was gonna play this game, okay? Does this game feel good to play? Yes! I would say this feels fine. People complain about this being a bit janky, and it certainly is. But it's like Drake of the 99 Dragons. When you give players freedom of movement, you gotta expect a little jank in there. You gotta expect it to be a little sloppy, a little loosey-goosey. Name a game with parkour that has like really elegant parkour that doesn't glitch out from time to time. They got me jumping back and forth between cars here. Oh! I think that's the end of the sequence. I guess it did start us midway through. I think this intro segment's set in San Francisco at the very least. I think we do some globe-trotting later, if memory serves.
Help me. Help me. You gotta help me. I can't feel my legs. Oh, fuck! I can't feel my legs! I can't feel my fucking leg! You bitch! You fucking bitch! You're gonna leave me? You fucking bitch!
You should have stopped at I can't feel my legs.
She sounds like Big Boss from Metal Gear Solid 3. Someone check if the voice actress is the same. It's probably not. Probably just delivery on that one line. By the way, she totally would have let him live. In fact, she saved his fucking life by taking the lighter out of his stupid hands. Then she decides to kill him afterwards. But it's a nice little touch. It's a nice little touch. You know, it's... Shoot from poles. Yeah, sure. I'm not gonna remember to shoot from zip lines, but I'm gonna remember to shoot from poles. The boss, the voice of the big boss, is the newscaster from Family Guy. And Ashley Graham is Sandy Cheeks.
Call off your dogs.
She's okay. Tell him it's arrived.
Paging Dr. Morris. Dr. Morris to reception, please.
This heart will save your father's life, Mr. Ackers. He wouldn't survive the night without it. Look, don't worry. We'll keep you updated of your father's progress.
My father's enemies, my enemies, want him dead. It's because of you that he'll live. Thank you.
And there's the matter of my payment.
Yes, of course. The amount we agreed upon?
This man is really so shiny. What is that, like bad specular mapping? Is that what we're going to attribute that to? As good a boogeyman as any for mid to late 2000s game development. It could be Grease Lightning. It's electrifying, I hear. And now, if I'm not mistaken, this is where the game, after that exciting action prologue. Does a little bit more tutorializing. If we can make it through this, we can make it through anything. Did I call artificial mind in movement artificial mind in motion before? If I did, I don't apologize. Because that's a mouthful of studio name. All these bands. The Creep Show I just started listening to, actually. I haven't listened to the Creep Show. I've listened to most of these other bands at some point or another, but I only just recently got into the Creep Show, which is a female-led psychobilly unit. For those of you just joining, yes, I unironically like psychobilly music. I'm so sorry. Get to the challenge start position. Am I going to parkour my way over there? Can I skip this? Can I not do this? No, no isn't an option. Can't open that. Where are my waypoints? I need help figuring this out. Oh, I might actually need help figuring this out. They could have at least, like, pointed in the direction of it. Like, I wonder if I'm doing... if I'm going further than I should. Okay, we're gonna play a game of Dora the Explorer here. If you spot the shiny halo where I'm supposed to begin this challenge course, call it out. Point to it at your screen. Do you see where this challenge is supposed to start? No, that's not it. Select button someone recommended. No, this just tells me my moves. No, I want to go up. Up. This seems like a place where you might start a challenge. Ah, there we go! I did it! Ooh. Am I ready for this? Where is this going to take me? I'm probably going to go down there. All around. Alright. Hubcap triggers. Oh, that doesn't count. That doesn't work. I'm not seeing when these things pop up. I'm wasting more time shooting them than I am actually just like... At least that worked. Me. Guys, I'm not doing so hot at this. Oh, look at that animation! Woof! Switching arms every shot, that is something. We're getting some real Drake of the 99 Dragon sort of arm physics here. Not to be mean to this game, but... You know, if I really wanted to be mean to it, I could say I'm getting some real Superman 64 vibes from all these rings. Okay. It's gotta be like a bitch and a half to set all these stuff up, right? Like to reset it for a new run. Like, think about it, you gotta replace all the wooden signs. That involves some amount of climbing, too, because of all the aerials to take into account here. Does Ruby do it herself? Does she hire someone to do it? Does she have, like, a butler that she just hires on to, like, maintain her stupid obstacle course? I don't know much about assassins. I can't say I've ever been one. Oh, fucking whatever. Not a great time. Not even a good time, really. Didn't get bronze. That's okay, it's done. That's all that matters. Move swiftly along. Video Game King defending Superman 64's flight segments, saying they're pretty controllable. Yeah, they are. We will talk about that in time. Eventually, on the website. I don't think I was going to spot you. Enter the plane and mount the Gatling gun. Where is that going to be? It's a little dark in here. Oh, I'm stupid. Yeah. That's nothing to do with the game, by the way. I'm just stupid in general. Oh, boy. Okay. 90 targets. I imagine it's going to be more than 90 seconds. So, strap in, folks. I'm going to take a swig right now. Okay, let's get this over with. Hey, this is bad because the targets don't really pop compared to anything here. Like, put some highlights around it, make it like super bright red. Maybe take off the fucking grindhouse filter for a second. It's shooting skeet too, and I'm missing those pretty consistently. Okay, now I don't know about the logistics, the budgeting behind that. Shooting like oil barrels of crude in the air. Again, it comes back to who's maintaining this obstacle course. Is Ruby filling the barrels herself? Oh, come on. How am I supposed to hit any of those with an analog stick? Don't any of you analog stick fucking users out there, and you analog pros tell me that I'm bad at playing video games. Because I already know that. I hope it's not tracking accuracy as I continue to spray my Gatling gun. At a certain point, it feels like you should be like ignoring the targets and just waiting for the skeet stuff to pop up, because I think it's probably more points for hitting those than just these stupid targets popping up on the wood planks. Has it been 3 minutes yet? Have I shot 90 of these yet? It doesn't give me a count. Oh, there is a counter in the bottom left. 77, okay? Any minute now, folks, I swear. This has to end eventually. Oh, thank God. I got a bronze! Does it get me anything? Besides bragging points. Oh, okay. Okay, so I have to unlock the weapons by doing these. Alright, okay. That sucks. That's mean. Or maybe I'm wrong. It's been a while since I played this, so I don't remember anything offhand. This may just be a tutorial thing. This may just be because they're showing me this right now. So maybe, just maybe. It would sure suck if unlockables were tied to... Oh, come on. Are you gonna... Fuck off! Another one. What? I'm supposed to like you. You're supposed to be good. You're making me look like a real turd right now. You're making me look like I don't know what I'm talking about. Like my taste is bad. Don't tell me this game sucks. It's got Ruby Malone in it. A strong female protagonist. Who doesn't grab up on the ledge when I want her to. Because the positioning needs to be pistol perfect. Or pixel perfect. Pistol perfect. That's a Freudian slip. What was the button to switch to shotguns again? What kind of shotguns are these? Are these like mare's legs? Cut-offs? Sawed-offs? And so begins another game of hunt for the... where this challenge is supposed to start. Oh! Short game. Of course, the obstacle course here will not be quite as short. Part of the problem is the game hasn't established a clear direction yet. All we know so far is that Ruby is a badass something for hire. Not wrong again. Oh, come on. Did I not hit that like a dozen times? Am I missing something here? Did I not see the target that popped up, or... Oh, why do I even bother? Why am I even stopping to do this stuff? Oh wait, no. I want to go down. I want to go down. Have I played Red Dead Rampage? Yes, unfortunately. I don't like the build engine on the best of days due to some weird personal taste thing. I just didn't get behind any of like those 3D realm shooters from back in the day. I was too busy replaying Doom ad infinitum. And I felt like the architecture in those early games and those particular shooters always erred too much on the side of realism, as opposed to Doom, which is focused on making levels fun and having like a good sense of momentum to them. But that's just me. If you love Red Dead Rampage, let your flag fly in the wind. Don't let me tell you otherwise. Oh, I see where that target popped up. Yeah, they do a really piss-poor job of telegraphing where I'm supposed to be looking for these, targets popping up. Not even gonna bother, I'm just gonna run through this. I thought I was gonna fall and break my fucking neck again. That would be really embarrassing for Ruby to die in her own obstacle course. It'd be like all these successful missions she's gone on. Oh, no. I hear a monkey. I want to go after the monkey. I don't care about this fucking obstacle course. William Shatner's Tech Wars, where it's really a goddamn right. Well, I missed those. And And much like Superman 64, I'm sure it's going to penalize me for that in some way. This is so jank. Great, yeah. Oh, surprisingly, I didn't get a medal for that. Tech Wars will be on the site someday, by the way. That'll be a fun one, going through those Matrix levels. We have cutscene. Maybe that means that this tutorial hell is over. Take a drink, everyone. Theme song of the game. Gypsy Pistoleros. Ruby's Got a Gun.
Here we go.
No. This is Una per todo espendido.
Rebels without a cause, geeks of the wild.
My name is William Hackers. And you may not be aware of this, but you've helped me a great deal in the past.
Yeah, I know. We just played the last level, dog.
Right now is there only because of you.
What is it that you want?
My son Trevor. He's a good boy.
Yeah, I've met him. Great guy.
He's in Hong Kong. He's fallen in with a crowd of, well, for lack of a better word, undesirables. And it's taking its toll on him and me. I want him out of that influence and brought back to the family fold.
Can't do it. Sorry.
Why not?
A lot of reasons. First is I hate to fly, and last I heard, Hong Kong's not all that drivable.
Look, you saved my life. Now I need you to save his. And I'll make it undeniably worth your while.
Oh, you mean you're gonna pay me for it?
I'm listening.
That's all it takes. Let me tell you all the reasons I don't want to go. Wait, hold on. You're gonna pay me. I was assuming I was doing this pro bono, but now you've mentioned the conceit of pay here. Now I'm all for it. I did not find all the monkeys in this level, guys. I'm terribly sorry. I did unlock some extra content, though, so we'll be checking in on that. Yes, I don't have enough points to buy anything, so... I need to check in on the comments real quick. I very much appreciate Sid's. I saw you fiddling around your own obstacle course comment. Just the woman we need for this job. And why does everyone in this universe own an anime store? Because this is the anime universe. This is the universe that all anime takes place in, actually. Code Geass takes place here. Yuri Yuri happening in the background. Ruby speaks like Sarah Silverman doing an Eliza Dushku voice, even though it is Eliza Dushku doing the voice. Is he flipping me off behind the... Oh, no.
I'll put your things in your room, then we can get started.
What generic video game is this dude playing? Show me that controller. Come on, you coward. Show me the controller. I hear the Atari 2600 sound effects, but I want to see the goddamn controller.
In the meantime, here's what I found out about this Ackers guy. He's a heavy hitter in the import-export industry. He either owns or has connections in ports all over the world. Because of this, he's managed to have a stranglehold on the designer drug market in most of Europe and Asia. He has a son named Trevor.
Yeah, I've met him.
Well, when his father dies, he's next in line to inherit the family businesses, both the ports and the drugs.
What's he doing in Hong Kong?
Drumming up his drug business. Word is, he's been making a lot of noise over there. And he doesn't do it alone. He's got men. A lot of them. And they're not afraid to push their weight around to protect Trevor.
Am I supposed to care about any of this, by the way? Sorry if...
Any idea where he is right now?
No. Unless you're on the inside, that information's privileged.
Then I guess I need to talk to someone on the inside.
You need to talk to Rat Boy.
Is the name supposed to sound cool, or is it supposed to sound as dorky as my laugh gay boy? Oh, we're gonna get a guy who rats out on his boss. Yeah, what's his name? Rat Boy. Yeah, we hired a trained professional to take on this case. Their name is Paul Professional.
Yeah?
Have you arrived yet?
I'm here. The place looks like it's ready to collapse.
That's the way Rat Boy likes it. He keeps people who shouldn't be there out.
Right. I gotta go.
Wow, short phone call. Doesn't even say goodbye. Talk to you later. Alright, finally some actual gameplay, it looks like. Oh, it's been a while. Oh, how I missed you. I assumed it would want me to run up there, but I guess that's not the case. Oh, come on! I could have fallen from that high and still survived. I could have fallen from those 5 fucking feet and not broken both my legs. Alright, take 2. Come on, someone die already. At least I see where I need to go this time. Oh, I thought I was gonna fall off the edge and die there. Oh, well. I assumed that when I walked towards the ladder, that Ruby would automatically, you know, put her hands on the ladder. I want to actually kill these dudes this time. Also, I heard a monkey. I heard a do the monkey with me. I hear it too. Oh, I even see it too. Sorry, not till we get the other side here. Okay. Oh, thank Christ. It did it automatically this time. If Ruby doesn't jump off the ladder quick enough, would she like just fall down and break her fucking neck? Doing that move? It seems like super risky. But I guess when you're, you know, in the business of gun running and shooting and wet work, I guess everything is kind of risky. There's kind of a risk attached to the whole profession. Let's try out those shotguns, even though those revolvers seem just fine. That seems alright. I'm getting the impression from reading the chat that I killed... Okay, by the way, I'm mashing the square button right now. What the fuck was that? I'm a pretty good button pusher. I got pretty decent skills with the button mashing and the rapid pressing. I played a lot of Mario Party. I'm sure I was pushing above the expected rates. I'm sure I was exceeding expectations there. What the fuck was that? Watch out, we're playing Rage 2 now, guys. One for the road. Oh, I landed in the fire. Can I get out of the fire? Only time will tell.
Goddamn right.
Did I switch back to my pistols? Yeah, well, not like it matters. I still like this game. I still like this so far. It's just a bit janky. The opening is... You know, they could have worked a little harder on this, but... An opening strong, but I still remember this being a good game. I say as I land in the fire again, because this is all a giant invisible wall here. What happens if I die in the fire? Just, okay, just generic ragdoll, see through her legs. Cool, alright. So how are you liking this so far? Is this tolerable? Is this interesting in any way? Is this particularly tedious to watch? Whoop. I'm gonna forego that entirely this time. Let's go this way instead. Oh, where'd they come from? Is there a thing I can hit here, or is there like a door they're coming out of? No. They really want me to swing towards that. I won't swing in that direction, but I will do this. Hello there. Oh, if I had that ability to shoot while I'm doing down the zipline, that would have been a lot cooler. Because I would have been shooting a gun while doing it. Oh, run up. Again, I don't know about this musical choice. I'm not sure if you guys are particularly keen on it either, but... That was pretty cool. Oh, no, 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 no. Out of the fire. Out of the frying pan. I need to be, like, focusing on these, on the things. With the shooting and the targets. But also the monkeys. That dude went soaring in the air. Suggestion to play banana phone during this. Alright, where are the other things I need to break down? Alright, boys and girls, keep your eyes open. We got the two that were up there. Oh, I see one. I think I see one. That was maybe not the most effective sword swinging we've seen in the game thus far. Oh, I'm in max overdrive mode. Whatever that means. It'd be cool if I could figure out where these enemies are spawning from. I thought I had an idea that it would be like up here, but I don't know how to get... particularly how to get up there, so... Maybe if I... Oh, okay, I think I got it. Oh, I can't climb up on top of that, I guess. Game has made that abundantly clear to me. No? Can I jump from side to side? Nope, that's just gonna put me right in the fire. Okay, guys, let's brainstorm solutions for how to get on top of that platform. Whew. Gotta be a way. I know this game is beatable. I know this game isn't impossible. Can I run up this? No. Well, that's a lot of dudes. Is there something obvious I'm missing here? Am I gonna slap myself in the forehead when I figure out how to do this? I tried climbing across that. I'll try it one more time in case there's something real obvious I fucked up there. No, I can't climb any further than this. Can't jump in that direction. No, 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 no. Bad Ruby. Swing from the pole, jump from the zip line. I don't think you can jump from the zip lines, unfortunately. Is there a zip line that leads to it that looks like one? But where does that start? It starts from there. Okay, so that's not it. Oh! I think I get it. It's this faintly painted green part right there. Acrobatic kills poor. What do you mean? I was like in midair for like fucking half my kills. Don't criticize the visual language of this game. It's impeccable. It's just me. It's all on me. If this game is flawless, I am not. There's still score multipliers here, for whatever the fuck that's worth. I also still have like 1 health bar, so I wonder if I accidentally die here, if the game will punish me by making me repeat this entire sequence again. Get back here. Take a drink! Sponsors of the show today, Midnight Moon Moonshine. Now flavored with blueberry. Also sponsors Powerade Blue Raspberry Cherry flavored plus other natural flavors. That's Bela Lugosi. He was an actor. You may have heard of movies. By the way, this game is Grindhouse inspired. I don't know if we've conveyed that yet. There's a right to censor from WWF. So yeah, these are segments that will happen occasionally. Because this game really wants you to know it's got style. As we listen to the Arkhams. She lost control. I think I played this in the pre-show too, so... Mad World with less direction. Super hot with less... super hot without an underlying philosophy. Says Video Game King. Yeah, but do either of those games have female protagonists? I don't think so.
Check your vision lately?
I didn't even have anything to do with that one. That kill getting killed there. Can I jump from here to there? Can I make it if I press square? Can I jump across the chasm? Will this man go into spasm? That was a weird pause there that I had to make to figure out what the fuck I was supposed to do. Oh no. I don't know where to go again, guys. Maybe across here? Oh yeah, I see his legs sticking out. That means I slide underneath. Yeah, for a game where the momentum should be like the highlight feature of it, the fact that you're like chained together stuff and keeping a score counter going constantly, it would be nice if they like pointed out what direction you're meant to travel, if they had more telegraphing. Especially if you're doing like the super stylized stuff here, you might as well have threw some fucking like giant floating arrows into this too. Oh, I missed those guys. Well, I have to climb up that ladder again if I want to kill them. Average! That's called Rage Mode, by the way. Song just makes you want to listen to the Joy Division song, She's Lost Control. What does this make you want to listen to? Maybe the Once Upon a Time in the West soundtrack. Look, I'm sorry, y'all. Harmonicas are undeniably fucking cool. Okay, I get it! Oh, great, cool. It just ends completely abruptly. I see rats. This must be where Rat Boy lives. Oh man, is Rat Boy a literal, like, herder of rats? His name isn't just an allusion to the fact he's about to rat out his boss? What is... No, I'm sorry. I want to know what the fuck that thing is. Why is that there? Am I supposed to interact with this in some capacity? I guess not. Oh, that's just out of the grenade launcher. Or grenades, in general. Took a lot of damage there. So is there a direction I'm supposed to go in besides this? Because that seemed to indicate this was like an out-of-the-way place I was going here. But I don't see another way to go. Oh, maybe that open door at the end of the hallway might have something to do with it. Or is this the way we came? Huh. Can I shoot through this wall? Probably not. I might be flummoxed a little bit here. Ah! Maybe this? That looks like something I can potentially run up. No. Can't climb that. Like, there's... What am I missing here? The game sent us this way. It had a cutscene. The ramp to the right, by the way, literally is just a excuse to wall run in this spot. Unless there's some way of, like... Yeah, it really wants me to press the X button there. Which I was. Maybe I'm supposed to, like, jump over that thing. Okay, you can't wall run from a jump. So I just have to, like, make it to the edge here. So we've been talking a lot about, like, signposting and visual length. Oh! Well. Oh, I'm sorry! Oh, 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 oh! Apparently that was electrocuted. But I can tell we're going the right way because there's signposts for scoring stuff here. I couldn't see how many of them there were because it uses white font to show you how many things you need to destroy. But the screen was, like, really blown out as a stylistic choice. I sure hope it checkpointed me. I've been assuming the drinking things have been the checkpoints this whole time, but... No, oh, okay. We're good. We're golden. Oh, explosive barrel. I don't care if I'm super close to it. There we go. May have lost half my health, but I got credit for all those kills. At the end of the day, that's what matters. Where's the next one I gotta break? Oh, there was one up there that I completely missed. Because I was more focused on getting kills than I was progression. Okay, cool. Thanks for the advice, but where did it actually correlate to in terms of level geography? Forgot the floor is electrified here. The floor is lava. I hear a chain gun shooting, and I see those guys shooting me too. But no one's really connecting their shots, so... I can't get up that way. You can tell I'm doing bad because the song is looping. That's a telltale sign I have fucked up their intended sequence here. Oh, but I think I see where the bad guy is, at least. The guy with the gun. I wonder if this is the intended way to do this. No, I wanna... Okay. I'm losing track of the camera here. I think that was the intended progression right there. I think that was what I was supposed to do. Good completion time, despite the fact that I stalled out for like a full 2 minutes there. Of those 3 minutes and 12 seconds. So to whoever said that the developers intended for you to get lost during these sections and to...
Attention, please.
So on and so forth.
A $50 reward will be paid for information
Spot
leading
on.
to the arrest and conviction of anyone caught stealing our speakers. If you accidentally pull a speaker loose, don't worry. Just turn it in. There is no charge, and we'd appreciate it.
That's a very well-hidden monkey there. Just by pure luck I happen to find that one. That hidden object in the game. Let's say we go about 20 more minutes. I figure this would be a 2-hour stream. And, so we got a little bit of time left. Is there a way down here that doesn't result in me breaking both my legs and folding into a heap? Oh, okay. Well. Oh, I see what they're going for here. This isn't contrived at all. This is, completely natural. So, is this like a dead end, or... I can't jump to the left. Also, did the game go completely on mute at this point? Is there no audio playing here during this hell? Is that an error on my recording apps then? I hope you're getting a sneak peek here into my process. Let's try muting it. Or let's try clicking out of the program and back in. Let's test the PlayStation menu. Somehow the game muted itself. And my entire PlayStation 3 for that matter. Huh. That is a fascinating quirk. Anyone else out there have an Elgato game capture HD 60S who can diagnose a problem like this on the fly? That is very interesting. Let me try a couple things here. No, still no audio, huh? Has this game just gotten sick of me? at this point, has this game heard all my shit talking? And I love it. That might do it for wet tonight. Man, I don't want to play without the audio. It's just really empty and lonely without audio. I was just talking about ending the stream in like 30 minutes, but that might be an early end to things. That might be a game over, as the kids call it. Until such time as I can reset my audio. I'm looking at my volume mixer, and there's nothing wrong with that. Well, on that note, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in tonight. That was a very anticlimactic note to end on. It's like I said, it's not a Bad Game Hall of Fame stream, and until something goes horribly wrong. I was gonna play music at the end too, but this whole thing caught me kind of off guard. You know what? No, the show must go on. I'm gonna play 30 minutes of something, or 10 minutes of something. There's gotta be some other note I can end on. I don't want to end on just completely flat. So no, the show isn't over. The show's on intermission as I figure out something I can potentially pull up to fill out the last 10 minutes. No, we're not just going to listen to Psychobilly. X out of that. And let's open up the launch box. Pay no attention to Windows File Explorer. There we go. Well, this is now a Bad Game Roulette stream. This is now a Anything Goes stream. Let's pull a random game, beginning with the letter W. Do I have any W's in the Bad Game section here? Oh, we were talking about Tech War before, but that needs a stream all its own. There's Wet. How you doing, Wet? Western Outlaw. WCW Backstage Assault. How about we end on some WCW Backstage Assaults. As good a choice as any, right? No, we're not on intermission anymore.
Electronic Arts.
Hello, Tanakatsune. You have joined just as our intended game has crashed and burned. And now instead of what? We are playing WCW Backstage Assaults. Because it's another game that begins with the letter W.
We're live and on the air with all the superstars of WCW wrestling.
Is it not letting me skip this intro movie? Don't tell me this isn't working either. This stream is officially cursed. This is not the... Oh, I see. I had my DualShock plugged in, but I also have an N64 controller plugged in by USB. So once we swap out of that... And we'll just do a few minutes of this to close out the stream. Because why not? We've done an article on this on the site, by the way. It's a very old article. So it's probably not very good, but it exists nonetheless. I think I used Dave Lang as a source in it. I'm gonna create a wrestler. There we go. So let's make Ruby Malone in WCW Backstage Assault. Whose intro video do I want? Oh, it's not gonna give me a preview of that. I'll just go with Elizabeth because she's a lady. Good enough. Size, cruiserweight, blah 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 blah. I thought lady would be one of the sizes here. I know there's a way to change gender. I know you can create a female character. It's been a minute since I played this game. Never thought I'd have to play it again, as a matter of fact. I thought I had concluded this game when I finished that article on it, but never truly escape. Is it somewhere here, maybe? Or there's something I'm missing? I've made a female character in this game before. I think. Was I hallucinating? I'll forget it. If I can't figure it out in 2 seconds, then it's not worth figuring out. Oh, look! She's called Biker Girl. Maybe if there's a default that starts off as a female character. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I see. The nickname is something you actually pick. We'll call her the Assassin. Because, you know, she's in Wentwork, so that's pretty much close to it. Size, female. Large female. Finally, the two genders. She's probably pretty average height. Her skin is kinda tanned. Sure, she's a tough love kind of gal. We'll just keep it medium full because I'm sure none of these hair options are going to look any good whatsoever. I'll give her Bret Hart's bangs. Now, Ruby Malone's favorite mask, or famous mask, I should say. Famous luchador mask that she is always wearing. Do I have all the unlocks in this game? I think I have a save file here that's like 100% everything unlocked. Okay, you know what? I don't want a mask after all. Don't want sunglasses either. I don't think she has piercings. I don't think she has tattoos either. Give me like a cool coat. For those of you who are seeing names like General Rection here and wondering what the fuck that is, go watch some 2000s WCW and that'll elucidate things for you. No, I don't think we're gonna find a good shirt in this lineup here. Whatever, good enough. What does shirt edge mean? Oh, that's like a torn shirt or whatever. Oh, we can put a jacket on her. Good. God, it's so hard to tell what the fuck is going on here on this character. Are these sorted alphabetically? No, I don't need a necktie. That's a piss-poor selection of jackets, if I do say so. No elbow pads for Ruby, she don't need them. Does she wear gloves in the game? I already can't remember. We'll just close off with some good pants. I think she wears just like blue jeans, so give me some blue jeans. None of this stuff. Oh, we could do some flame pants. Plain jeans. Wonderful thing. Sure. Abilities. Yeah, that all looks good. I don't want to go through all this, actually. I'm just gonna assume that whatever the defaults are totally fine. There it is, that's Ruby Malone, we nailed it. We got it in one. That's like the spitting image of Ruby Malone from Let. Nope, wait, not. Oh, I see. There's certain match types you can only play with 2 players. They're too intense otherwise. And alright, since we took the time to make Ruby, let's play as someone else entirely. The who's who of WCW. It's so tempting to play as Vinny Rue or Eric Bischoff, but I'm gonna have to play as David Flair. And I will fight the man called Sting? No. I'll fight Jimmy Hart. It's the brawl we've all been waiting for. And we'll fight in the bathroom. David Flair is famous for being Ric Flair's son and having no charisma or talent, by the way. No, this intro is all wrong. This Titantron is completely wrong. No, I'm sorry. That was not the intro for David Flair that I remember. That is not my David Flair intro. Bear with me a moment here. When I see David Flair come down to the ring, there's one video I want to see. This was his intro in the WWE after WCW folded, and he joined that up-and-coming WWE, WWF promotion. This was his whole Titantron. They would just play this on loop. A shot of him, like, warming up, and then cutting to his father, who was far more famous than him. That's what I think of when I think of David Flair, personally. I don't want to think of anything else. This is generic production Titantron. They didn't come up with a special one for the Music Man himself, Jimmy Hart. That's disappointing. There's Lance Storm on the left. I don't remember which lady that is on the right. Major Guns, maybe. Don't get caught in the ladies' room. Think sink. Your enemy looks wet. Help dry him off with a hand dryer. Don't drink from the water. Or don't drink from the toilet.
Loosen up those thumbs, because it's time for WCW Backstage Assault.
So Jimmy Hart was not a wrestler, by the way. He was the man who produced music.
Tonight, the WCW Rules Committee has given all of the referees the night off, since they won't be needed for this fight.
Some guys want glory. Some guys want money. These two guys want to fight for the sheer fun of fighting.
When you fight the best of WCW, you suffer moves like that. He should have expected it from Flair. That urinal just flew off the wall. This is a pretty good strategy here, keeping his man stunned and not allowing any offense.
This is a match for the ages already.
If this guy doesn't try something else, I'm going to start the boring chant. Everyone, boring.
Double leg slam. I don't even want to know what he plans to do with my urinal.
That was an awful move. That hit
Fuck this, he's crazy. I'm running the fuck away.
It's strange to be fighting in a janitor's room, but I think these two just want to fight no matter where.
I hope the guy's got insurance, because he's going to need it.
David Flair knows there are no rules. Anything is legal, including that weapon.
No name for that weapon, just that weapon.
This maniac needs to be put in an asylum.
I've been around a long time, but I can't remember a fight taking place in a restroom. He needs to regain his composure quick.
I'm trying to get some sort of moves going.
This could very well become the most tragic display of brutality that I have.
You know, we may not be playing wet right now, but looks like we're certainly getting wet. With all the waters in the toilets going on here. Oh.
Crucifix powerbomb!
Jimmy Hart's patented crucifix powerbomb there coming into play.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised at all if he's almost finished here, folks.
I think he was knocked cross-eyed by one of those shots.
Oh no, I'm stunned.
Reeling from the attack.
One more time, he takes an impact shot like that, he's going to be looking for his head.
I'm not fighting, I'm just dancing at this point. I'm just practicing my pirouettes.
Back to the well with that one. Russian leg sweep.
I don't think he can take much more. He's got to do something.
I forgot about the cartoon sound effects in this game.
I feel sorry for the janitor that's going to have to clean up after these two.
No, I want to go in that door.
He was definitely staggered by that move. They are completely out of control.
This is the only effective move I have.
You know, I can't believe that a WCW caliber wrestler would keep using that same move again and again.
I can't do anything else.
Looks like it wounded him.
I haven't seen him make a mistake like that since the process server approached Okerlund.
This could be the end of this insanity.
No, it's not over yet. Sorry, Shivani.
Piece of carpet. Okerlund's wig. You just can't keep it down.
What ferocity shown by the map of the South. He's going to bludgeon his opponent with the wooden chair. This struggle is going to take place. He's trying to put a stop to it right now.
This guy could be a world champion if he only could pin people when he covers them.
Belly-to-belly suplex. I can't believe that they wouldn't leave that where it was. That could severely injure someone.
He nailed him. This could seal the deal.
Submit. Oh, he actually submitted.
Yes, the hand is tapping. This one is over.
I was not expecting that one to end after I took like 90% of the match getting beaten up.
Great win for David Blair.
Wow, that was a match for the fucking ages if I've ever seen one. That is a 5-star bout right there. Alright, there. I'm gonna pretend that like that salvaged the whole stream after Wet crashed and burns. Let's pretend we ended on a high note with that as opposed to the lowest of notes. Well, that was certainly one way to return to streaming after our year-long hiatus. I think that was appropriately trashy for this stream, for this channel, for this website. I thank all of y'all who stuck through this. Don't know why you did, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Maybe next time I'll find a game that won't mute itself an hour and a half in, and we can maybe focus on one game again, or we can maybe do like a another theme stream. I would like to do more streams in the future. Of course, I'd like to return to form here, but for now, with that one in the books, with that one in the can, to all of you who tuned in, especially in the face of other more interesting streams going on right now, I know Vinesauce for Hope is doing their thing at the time of this recording, so I would not have blamed anyone who tuned in for that instead of this, especially with like the no notice I gave, but that's just my style. I was thinking about continuing Wet for next time, but let's maybe instead that's when I'll finish on my own time. I'll think of something more interesting, something more compelling to bring back. I have a few ideas already. Some bad PC first-person shooters that would be more compatible by far, I'm sure, than this half-assed Delgado setup I have going on. But that'll be for next time. We will figure that out. We will play that by ear. As for now, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. The Mr. Pibb game, that's a fucking idea right there. Ta-ta for now. I need to work on a good closing line. We'll workshop that. We'll get back to me on that. Can't even pull up the right video at the end of this. There we go.